Hello, I'm Tyler Grant. I work at AEW Capital Management on the listed REIT securities side. Today I'll talk to you about publicly traded REITs. So I'll hit on three components of it. So first off, what is a publicly traded REIT? Second off, why do investors care about publicly traded REITs? And third, how have publicly traded REITs performed relative to more traditional real estate historically? So on the first point, what is a publicly traded REIT? A publicly traded REIT, to start off with, is a company that primarily invests in real estate. They distribute 90% of their taxable net income to investors as dividends, and they also trade publicly on a stock exchange. There's also a number of other kind of qualifications in there that won't touch upon today, but are worth considering. So why do investors care about REITs? The reason that investors care about REITs is, number one, REITs offer an ability to gain exposure to real estate broadly, both diversified and across property types. So publicly traded REITs currently own about $2 trillion worth of real estate globally. So it's an easy way for investors to access the real estate market. Additionally, REITs, relative to more traditional real estate, offer liquidity. So typically on more traditional real estate, you can't get in and out of a property too easily, whereas with REITs, if I no longer want to have exposure to an office REIT, I could turn around tomorrow and sell that office REIT back to the market. And moving on to the third point, how have REITs performed relative to more traditional real estate in the private market? We find that REITs in the short term, or more publicly traded REITs in the short term, are more correlated to just equities generally, but then as we look over longer time periods, we find that publicly traded REITs are much more correlated, both in terms of returns and volatility, to the private market underlying real estate that the REIT owns. So as investors consider the alternatives on how they can gain exposure to real estate, REITs offer an attractive alternative. Thank you.